Easy now. One of the things that's been bothering me for a few years now is gaming used to be a sort of enjoyable hobby that was accessible to quite a few people. I'm going to be honest, we've never been well off, which means that, like, for instance, when the PlayStation came out, we'd save up for Christmas or birthday or whatever else, but it was still reasonably affordable. It's come to a point now where consoles and games are extortionate. They're half developed. There's a lot of issues. For instance, I'm still rocking the Xbox One X, and I've only got that because my brother handed it to me. He's got the Xbox X, the whatever it is, the square thing. Anyhow, after after being out for 5 years or so, it's got no particular solid games to it. There's maybe two or three that I would be interested in buying. So Space Marine, and I don't even know what the other ones are. But basically, there isn't a flood of interesting games that would make me rush out and go and buy one of these consoles. On top of that, the games that they're putting out are like £80 or £120 with season pass or whatever else, and the money is ridiculous. Who can justify spending so much on not only the console but then the games and controllers and stuff? Anyway, previously I've bought second-hand consoles or second-hand DSs and stuff like that. It's come to a point where even those are now over £200. 3DS is £220 in CEX, and then some of the games for those are getting 40, 50, £60, and I don't understand who can afford to play these games anymore. And especially when things like the R36 comes out, £20, 16,000 games on it. For me, that is a solid choice. And in comparison, that I don't want to knock Silk Song at all. £20, beautiful, loads of gameplay, lots of content, well thought out game. But I've had bugs on it now which have basically made it unplayable past certain points. And then basically that was my saving grace of the games industry, of the media industry, and it sort of dropped dead. Let's be honest about it. If I can't get past a certain part, the game's unplayable, so therefore even that's unplayable. I've noticed so many things where it's just trying to cut down the product and maximize profit in so many areas. First thing that I noticed, media related but not really gameplay. Walking Dead, when Carl the actor turned 18, they didn't want to pay him like full money for an adult actor, so they cut him from the storyline. And then it's like they ain't bothered about the fact that he's a key component to the story, and the story is what has brought in their profit margins. They'll just cut him from the story and continue to churn out whatever nonsense. I feel very similar with all the games. Switch 2's coming out, and it's just going to have ported games from the U, from DS's, from the previous Switch, and then they're going to be sticking another 20 quid, 30 quid on top of them, and then they're going to be selling you the same game you've already played, Mario Kart 7, which is Mario Kart 8, which is Mario Kart whatever they're going to put out there, Mario U Deluxe, which was the Nintendo U game, and then they put that out on the Switch and charged you 50, 60 quid for it. They're going to be doing the same thing again with the Switch 2. They've increased the previous generation Switch to, I can't remember if it's £300 now, but what? The thing's been out for nearly 10 years. Surely they should be dropping it down to £150. When I first started playing PlayStation 1 games way back when, like 2000s and stuff, after 1 million copies, they would then do the platinum version of the game for £20, which was half retail price. Why isn't there things like that now? It's all microtransactions, it's all DLC, it's all half completed games that they want to charge you extortionate prices for. And then I can't justify it. If anyone thinks that like the games are worth £80 and that like consoles are worth £500, please explain to me how you justify that. And then on top of that, it's the way that these these companies are conducting themselves, where all the designers and engineers who have made them the games, they've made them the money, they stack in these mad profit reports and then sack off 9,000 workers. I don't understand it. And then surely it's an insult to the people that make the games. It's an insult to the people that play the games. And then they're laughing about their profit margins. And then now they're investing in the largest AI whatever generators. I don't mind people using things as tools, but when you're now relying on them and then you're not checking or patching things before you send them out. When I saw that they're using the American Dad Roger characters, and they show you like the way that the models don't fit together because they've just been AI generated and slapped up on there, and now they're charging you full price for it. It's it frustrates me. I can't understand how people will continue to lap up this crap, and they won't start boycotting things, or they won't stop dropping them. I don't understand it. Um, if anyone feels differently to how I feel, then please just let me know. But like, I don't see how the gaming industry, media industry, film industry, how any of it can support itself under the weight of all of these subscriptions and microtransactions that like deteriorate from the actual game itself. Anyway, I hope people are having a good day. Peace.